everyone is doing well. Hi, Zay. Thank you for the horn right off the bat. And hi, Matrix. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, let me just change screen really quickly. Where gotta go? There we go. Hi, yeah. I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. I'm sorry I'm a bit late this morning. I had a pretty bad migraine last night, so I needed a bit of extra time to recover this morning. Oh dear, but we're here. And we've got more sequins to put in. And I got some noodles to show you. I know that was a while ago, but they took a while to get here. And I was like, since they were recommended on stream, I'm gonna show you. Also, because I'm gonna probably be having this all of Christmas Day. And yeah, so I thought I'd show you what I got. And then I think we'll probably end up finishing the sequins on this first panel, so we should be able to move on to the second panel today, fingers crossed. So that'd be nice. That'll feel like some good progress. Honestly, I'm really liking how this is looking as well. Every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that looks nice and shiny. Oh dear. Even though I know you won't see a lot of the shine of this one, my thought is when I'm like moving around, maybe you'll see a little bit more of it. So fingers crossed. Ah, oh, dear. But yeah, I hope everyone's day is going well. We'll be here. I can doing some relaxing, honestly. And then thing is, I gotta recuperate because tomorrow I'm gonna be spending most of the day recording random snippets of sound to use on Friday. Because on Friday we're gonna be DJ Jelly again. And we're going to be remixing a song of which I have to be really careful not to say what it is, because otherwise that sort of thing just slips out. But yeah, well, that's quite loud. But yeah, on Friday, DJ Jelly, and I gotta remix all of the stuff for that. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. I think it took about 4 hours last time. I also think I need to turn my music down a bit because my God, I can't hear myself. That might be more because of the migraine than anything else. But I think today at least, let me check. Do I have it too high here? Maybe that's what it is. I'll turn it down there. Oh dear. But yeah, so tomorrow I won't be streaming that. I'll do that off stream. Because I think first of all, it gives me a bit of background and a lot of it is just me like going like into the mic until I find like a good sound, and yeah, you don't need to listen to that. But I'll be doing that all day tomorrow until I've got a few lines. Again, I'm gonna be really careful not to sing any of the song so that I don't give it away. So I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I'm almost nearly doing it anyway. Oh, my migraine brain is gonna sing the song and give away the surprise. Although I don't think has anyone guessed it? Someone might have guessed it. I can't remember. Shifty might remember for me. I don't remember. I also remember seeing this and being like, that needs to be burned. Sorry. I have a really big flame. There was an edge that wasn't melted. It needed to be melted. It was bothering me every time I see it. Yeah, we need to do the second line of sequins, then this bit is done, and then we can move on to the next one. I say it's done. I might end up putting some more decoration on it once it's a finished piece. But for now, the decorations will take a lot less long. For all intents and purposes, the majority of the work is done. I want to talk about my noodles. I want to show you my noodles. I'm really excited about them. So, hi George, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Oh, I need to do a George shoot. George shoot. Ah dear. So basically what happens was, a little while ago, I was talking about that I couldn't get the noodles that I wanted anymore because they didn't sell them in the stores near me or online, and so like our Tesco's or our, you know, any of the ones that would deliver to us, and so I couldn't get the noodles that I liked. And the Feathered Phoenix was like, don't worry, Jelly, I got you, I know what you can do. Go on Amazon, do this, 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 and this, and you can get them ordered to your house. And I was like, oh my god, feathered phoenix, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I ordered some of them. I couldn't order the kimchi radish that they suggested, but I just ordered regular. I mean, I have kimchi in my house, honestly, because I make it, but I was like, I'll order some of the more fun stuff, so that's not come yet, but I ordered some of it anyway, and I won't get to show it to you if it hasn't come yet. So I did that as well. So I got some fun stuff. Some fun pickled stuff, why not? Oh dear. Yeah, have you even checked out George? George does more sports style streams, but they also do multiplayer stuff. They do big fun stuff. They were doing Fallout, not Fallout. Fall Guys. That's a different game. Fallout Guys. Yes. And yeah, heck yeah. Like, it's a heckin' vibe over there. It's really chill. George has a very calming kind of voice and persona, and if you're looking for somewhere to like chill and spend your evenings, I definitely recommend George. Oh dear. No, it's all good. I hope you're feeling better now. I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's like it's on its way out. It's okay. For me, I tend to experience my migraines in the evenings and the night. And this one, it wasn't too bad, and I caught it really early. I was like, I see you trying to get in here, and so I was not too bad with it. I've had a few really bad ones over the last couple of weeks, but I think that's because I've been quite busy. But yeah, so it's not been too bad. But the other thing is, again, you know, I just had the jab. I have been doing a lot of things. It's probably just that. So yeah, we've been pretty alright. Akuna, welcome on in. I'm just about to show off my noodle collection. I actually have a bit more than this because I knew that I liked one in particular, so I ordered some extra of it, but I was like, I'm not bringing all the duplicates up, so... Oh my god! Akuna! Oh, thank you very much. That's very heckin' kind of you, thank you. Heck! We still need to get the grinder back so anyone that subs or follows can test their fate into the meat grinder. But I haven't worked out how to get it into OBS just yet. But thank you very much. It's very heckin' kind of you. Jeez, you're here for noodles. Oh, but yeah, basically what happened is I couldn't get my noodles in my normal stores. A very sweet bean called the Feather Phoenix told me how I could order them, and so I ordered like a bulk pack of noodles. I eat these as snacks. I don't really eat them as meals, I should say. Personally, I like these as a good snack. I think they're a fantastic snack. And these are the ones that I like, that I used to get a lot of, and then they stopped doing. I didn't used to buy them like this. I used to get like just the 1 or 2, but I got 10 of these. But so 2 packs of this, which they're just so good. They're just so good. They're very spicy. It says they're like, yes, spicy on them. And they are spicy, but they're really good. And so I got these. I really like them. I think they're really nice. And they're just such a good, like, you know, I'm a bit hungry. It's that time in the afternoon where it's like a bit early for like dinner. I'm just gonna get myself some noodles. Like perfect after stream snack. Yes, this. Oh, they're so good. I love them. Oh, yeah. So I got more than this, but I got that one. That was the one I really wanted to be able to get because I missed it so much. I missed it so much. I bought a bunch of random ones a few days ago while passing through Chinatown in London. See, that's what I'm really missing, is there's no Asian supermarkets near me. Like, none. I'd have to really travel to get to one because I live in quite a small area. And, yeah. And I don't drive, so, yeah, it's like, well, I can't get to one. And so it's all ordering. Yeah. Difficult. You know what I mean? Yeah. I found noodles in Tesco that say spicy, but when you eat them, the spice hits you like a truck. It's the black cup. I don't think I got that one. But I think I know the one that you mean. I think I've seen it, but I don't think I've had it. Thing is, I'll be honest, the first time I had these, they said spicy, and I was like, I've had, like, other spicy noodles. I don't think they're gonna be that spicy, but they are. Oh, dear. Eat. Terrible, you don't like them? I think they're so good. I did then also get, I think it's the kimchi version, but I don't know that because I've not had these ones. But it says Shin Kimchi. So I'm making an assumption it's kind of the same people that make these, and then it's just the kimchi version. So I got those two. And I was like, I like the flavor of kimchi, and I like those noodles a lot. So like, I don't... Unless they're insanely more spicy than these ones, I don't think I'll hate them, but we'll see. That one I'm a bit nervous about because it's got more red on it. It looks like more fire. And I already found the Shin noodle spicy, so we'll see. That one might be too spicy for me. I might have to like only use half of the packet. Oh, I agree, most are spicy, but the black ones made me have tears. I have no clue why I buy them. That was the same for me with the Shin. I had it the first time, I was like, that's a very spicy noodle. I don't know if I'm gonna have that again, and then I went and bought more immediately. Yeah, I didn't think I'd want more. This is the worst food stream I ever... Wow, I'm surprised you came into Makers and Crafting to find food streams, though. Like... I'm surprised you managed to find a food stream here at all. That's very impressive. Oh dear. And then the last one is not one I was gonna get, but then I don't know. I was kind of sold on the reviews. I don't know if it's gonna be that different though. This one I'm a little nervous it's just gonna taste the same as all the others. And be like vegetarian. I don't know. But the reviews of it were really good, and I was like, okay, don't get me wrong. Oh, you know what to expect then. I talk about whatever the heck I want. And today I got these noodles, and I'm very excited. Do you not like this brand then? What is it about it? Is it too spicy? Because I understand, they are spicy. These are like, yeah, they're just veggie noodles. They're vegan, they're halal. I don't know, but they get very good reviews. So, I don't know. All about the chemicals. I mean, the natural food flavorings. Yeah, the natural food flavorings, yes. All of those. So I don't know if this will be wildly different to the others. The thing is, my thought process was if it's not wildly different, I know that I like the other, right? So, you know. But if it is wildly different, I'm excited to try something new. These got really good reviews, so I figured they're probably all right. I mean, I wasn't specifically looking for a veggie one, but, you know, I haven't tried any of the other ones, so I thought, you know, I should really go based on the reviews. As a Scottish Asian, I'm offended. Oh dear. What, by the instant noodles? Oh, but I love instant noodles. So good. It's such a good snack. Halal noodles? Yeah, apparently. They say they're vegan and halal. I wonder if that's the only thing though, is like, are they very, very popular because more people can have them? Which, you know, fair enough. Or will they actually be good? I am hoping they are actually good. I mean, worst comes to worst, you know, I can add some stuff to them, but I think they'll be good. So yeah. Heckin' excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a heckin' happy. Because you know what? I haven't been able to find the noodles I like for so long. I live in a heckin' tiny town and with heckin' no noodles, and finally, noodles. It did take a while to get here though. Like, we probably had that stream like a month ago. And now they're here. They're here. Isn't halal usually referred to meat? Yeah, so it's the way, well, yeah, I suppose if they were vegan, they really should be halal. Yeah, wait a minute, brain, yes, think. If they're vegan, they should be halal, yes. Noodle eating stream, now you got all the noodles, yes! I'm so happy. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it, where it's like, when there's a food that you want that you really can't get hold of, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to get it. I have been craving noodles. How do you cook it? Kettle or pan? Pan. I'm not putting noodles in my kettle? Wait a minute. Wait, or do you mean like just pour the hot water from the kettle? I'm sorry, listen. I've had a migraine. You're not talking about putting it in your kettle, are you? Yes, actually, I put the noodles directly into my kettle. I boil my kettle. And then I pour the noodles out. That's what I do. I refuse any other methods. I keep, like, the sauce is all blocked by the noodles consistently trying to come out the spout. Oh my god. Listen, I haven't really slept. I've got a poop brain today. This is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with stupid. If you're here, you're here to deal with dumb. Oh god, I'm putting thread in my tea. Get out of that. Get out of that. None of that. None of that. We don't want you in my tea. That's not where you belong. Coffee maker to make noodles. Yeah, I like to drip feed my noodles. Just like with my coffee strain. God. I like to make my tea in a pan though. Specifically, I like to heat it up with an egg. God. It's becoming more and more cursed. This is why I always put thread in my tea. It's because my tea is incredibly cursed. Oh, speaking of cursed tea, actually, I did make my tea with gone off milk. I thought something was off with it, but I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. And yeah, I drank gone off milk like 5 times, I think. The entire time I had my migraine, basically. I had gone off milk. I need an adult. And then this morning I was like, I think there's something wrong with the milk. And Shiny was like, yeah, what were you drinking? Stop. Oh dear. So that probably didn't make me feel much better, to be honest. Oh dear. Jim has gone sideways since the last time I watched. You literally have come in on a very ill day. I refuse to put it in the title though. I don't like putting migraine in the title because then it's like, I'm not a migraine stream. However, I am suffering. I could put welcome to suffer. I have fun because, you know, I've taken all my migraine meds. I'm having a great time. You guys can suffer. Oh dear, nah. I'm actually pretty good. Like I said, the bulk of my migraine was last night. This morning I'm pretty good. Clearly. Anyway, you make it sound like it's so much suffering. But you're here. Dies. Help. Oh dear. Unpredictable. I hope you're having a good day. No. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I had a thought, but then it was not the right thought. Welcome on in. We are doing more leg armor stuff today. More of our assless chap work. Oh, wait, do you want to see the pants we made yesterday for our assless chaps? They look a little blue on screen, so I might show the face cam, because on the face cam you can actually see the color they are, which better matches what we're working on, to be quite honest. Sewing face cam. Look at our cute little pants. Aren't they cute? Oh, it does kind of look like I'm just showing panties off the stream, but I made these. I made them yesterday, and they are for the cosplay, I swear. But yeah, we made these on stream. Aren't they cute? Look at the color. And like it matches the rest of our cosplay. Oh my god, what is the thought of twerking donut? God, no, get that out of here, George. No, no, I don't want that. Oh. Whee! Oh dear, I have to make a roam. Ooh. Oh my god. Wait, why? Oh, that's very cool, but why? Like, what? Who's made... For what? It's very cool, but why? Loving the gold and blue. It's purple. It is purple. It looks blue on camera. That's why I was like, I gotta try and show this screen, because it looks like gold and blue, but it's gold and purple. Very, very royal. Oh, they look amazing in those. Nice. Oh dear. I like the color. Yeah, right? Heck yeah. It is to go with this. Like, this top bit will sew into the panties, and that's how they'll attach to the body. But yeah, there's a reason for them. I'm not just showing Twitch panties. But we made them for good purpose. It's a lot of large rectangles. You know, it doesn't really surprise me. It's rectangles. Yeah, honestly, it's a lot of rectangles, huh? Old sewing. Rectangles, and if you need curves, curved rectangles. Put bones in. Everything is rectangles. I see an event because easier than making Tudor merchant daughter's dress, that's fair. I need full garb by... That's a deadline and a half, unpredictable. And it's over the holidays. I believe in you, but god dang, you and your deadlines. Wow. I don't know why you do this to yourself. Hence rectangles. Yeah, like, even like corsets are basically just tulle rectangles with like slight curves in them. Everything is rectangles. Like, we only sew in rectangles here. The only... No, it really are. They're just tulle rectangles. Everything is rectangles. Ah. More modern ones have a bit more curves in them, like, because they'll have like the cups and stuff like that, but the old ones, just tulle rectangle. Rectangles. Yeah. That's when, you know, curves, not quite so much of a thing, but rectangles. Yeah, if Minecraft had come out in, like, those sort of times, everyone would have lost their minds. They'd have been like, oh my god, look at those blocks. Oh! Now that's my cup of tea. Yeah, it's, yeah, everything really was very, like, rectangular or blocky. Need a curve? Just cut a little angle into it. Oh dear, I have a beautiful sheer linen cotton for the underdress and a lovely crabby pearl heavier linen rainel for the overdress. Oh my god, that's gonna be beautiful. They didn't know McDonald's back then with all the the meat. Oh dear. Oh my god. The music's kicking. Oh yeah. we go. Up, 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 up. Go. And into there. It's a slow little process, but I like it. I still love doing this. I'm glad because I've got hundreds of hours of this left, but like, oh man, just something about adding sequins. Satisfying. So satisfying. Oh dear. I have been toying with the idea of adding more lines of stitching. It would definitely make it look a little bit more cartoony, but I kind of like the idea. Also purple. Good morning. I hope your morning is going well. Welcome on in. Ah, oh, dear. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. There we go. And out of there. Nice. The boo says, hi Jelly, he's in my lap looking at this. Oh my god. Can you give Zaboo extra pets from me? Heck yeah. Gotta say hi back. Working on invest my daughter's a Christmas present. Oh, lovely. There really is nothing quite like receiving something handmade as a Christmas present. I've sent off all of the made Christmas presents, but then I'm not seeing them on Christmas, or I've already had Christmas with them. Christmas. So they've already received all of their stuff. But, oh. I'm quite lucky that we have a few people that are creative in different ways in our family. So sometimes we receive different kinds of gifts, like paintings or knitted items and stuff like that. And it's always really nice. Always really, really nice. Liv, so no work for me this week. Oh, no work for you. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're staying safe. It sounds like if you don't have to go in, that's safest. Fabric came in yesterday. I was thinking it'd be nice, although a little bit more time consuming, so I'd have to do it a bit more before Christmas, to maybe make some custom fabric and then make stuff out of that. But of course then you have to wait for the custom fabric to be made, so it takes a little bit longer. But I thought it'd be a nice idea, you know, if I had the time. It's a little bit more expensive as well, but honestly, only a little bit more expensive. Already through the first round of sequins. Gears on it, gear fabric, heck yeah! Every jurisdictions, even walls can only be at 50% capacity. Do you mind if I ask? And obviously don't feel like you have to answer. This is just based on what I've seen here where I live. I work in retail, and this is probably the quietest Christmas I've ever worked. Like, especially comparatively to last year. So last year, I'd say everyone was panicking and trying to get into Christmas before there potentially was a lockdown and stuff like that. This year, I just worked the last weekend. Dead. And that, obviously, not just our store, just generally, everywhere. It was not really, there were still people, but for the weekend before Christmas, no one. Because I think a lot of people were avoiding shopping. I don't think if that restriction was put in place here, it would actually make that much difference. Because I think most of the stores are already at about half the capacity they're expecting to be at. Yeah. But, I understand it might not be the same everywhere in the world. What are you doing? Song, welcome on in. We are making a very large cosplay. Actually, I should probably explain what I'm doing to anyone in chat who's not been here since I did a slight update. So, let me go over that. Sorry, I just wanted to get that sequin in. There was a sequin on my thread. Basically, cough, cough, cough. We are doing the Mateus Final Fantasy build. Mateus Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced specifically, which looks like this. There she is. Very, very cool. Very, very heckin' cool. It's a very big cosplay. It's going to take a really long time. I want to make it as a competition piece. At the moment, specifically, I am working on the leg piece. So if I unlock these bits, so I just have to unlock some of it. There you go. This bit. This is what I'm working on right here. And so it's like taking each piece and like dissecting it. We've already done all the petticoats and stuff like that. So I'm just working on this bit here. And the bit that I've kind of changed, and it's not exactly changed, but I've decided that I'm going to make specifically in one style, is I've decided that I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from, I'd say 1950s clown style. Why? Because I like that fashion statement and I think it would suit the kind of fabric aesthetic I'm going for. So that's why I'm sewing so many sequins into it, and I'm going to be doing so much beading. So there'll be a lot of sequins, a lot of beading rather than armor pieces. And yeah, that's how we're going to get all the detail in there. Because we only have one piece of concept art, so we kind of have to make do. And so it's going to be Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Mateus, but like with the theming of a lot of sequins and beading because clown aesthetic. Yeah, that's it. Went to Oxford Street and one of the shopping centres on Saturday London I was at was full. Yes, slightly less than before, but still. Okay, so it was still very full where you were at. That's fair, that's fair. Well, that's why it's interesting, right? Because I wonder if it's the same everywhere. The retail part's been steady the whole pandemic. Wow, heck yeah. In the States, specifically Washington, it's been more crowded than I care, especially the weekend. At the same time, we have strict mask laws. That's good. We've been pretty strict on masks too here in Wales. While there are some places that get a bit lax with it, I'd say retail has been pretty strict with it, which is good. Yeah. That's stunning, thank you. Yeah, it's I think it's going to be very fun. I mean, the thing is, that plays into an aesthetic that I really like, which is like over-designed, sequined and beaded. So that's something that I like to do. And if you're going to work on a cosplay that's going to take a really long time, you know, working to an aesthetic you enjoy is, yes, a benefit. But I'll be honest, I really needed to pick an aesthetic because it doesn't have enough concept art to fall into anything otherwise. And I thought that was a good one. Mask mandates as well as if people are somewhere to eat, no more than 10 people at a table. Oh, okay. Go. In truth, I think probably if I do enter a competition with the one I want to enter, which I don't know if it'll run, to be honest, but if I do enter it, I think I'll probably be the most cartoony. That's okay though. I'll be coming in like, bam, sparkles and sunrise, but that's okay. It's so shiny. Well, it gives me a lot of joy adding sequins and sparkles into things. And it's a pretty dark time of year, but it's also been a pretty dark year in general, right? So I really wanted to do a cosplay that, I don't know, gives me a lot of joy. And what gives me a lot of joy is gold. Gold and sparkles. And this cosplay is covered in gold and sparkles. And so I think it'd be difficult for me to look away from it, to be honest. That's probably more personal. I don't know that everyone would feel the same way. All about the bling, yeah. Yeah, so much. To a fault. To a fault. Where it's like people be like, you need to minimize that a bit. Like it's a bit overwhelming in that cosplay, and I'll be like, I think you've missed the point. It's meant to be overwhelming. But yeah. I love bling. I love bling. I love sparkles. I love gems. I love beads. I love all of that. I love ridiculous amounts of all of the above. The issue is, if you're someone like that, like me, who likes all of those things, your cosplay can get very expensive very quickly. So having things like sequins and just spending the time sewing them in certain places, and then using a lot of glass beads, it can keep it a lot cheaper. Because sequins are like £1. Glass beads, you know, £5 for a massive bag. Much, much cheaper. And just to clarify, £1 is £1. Sorry, I will remember this for the future. Just need to add some glowing LED. Well, robotics I'm not going to be adding. It will be outside of my budget for this costume. However, LEDs, I got some. I already got some. So I waited until after Christmas last year, and I got Christmas card LEDs. It sounds like a silly product, but there you go. They're really small LEDs that have a really thin wire, so they're really easy to sew into projects. And I'm hoping to extend the wire in certain places and have them like a coat of stars on my cape. Yeah. Thing is, I don't really want them in the costume itself, both because I've got so many beads and sequins in the costume and it will be too much. Like, as much as I like too much, if a light is anywhere near this, I will look like I'm on fire. Which is great, but the character is a water character. Like, she's based on like a mermaid, so I gotta be a little careful, and stuff like that. But I thought in the cape it would be, I could maybe get away with it because, you know, the light is still close to the costume. I think it will still reflect nicely off them, but it'll give me a bit more of a glow from behind. Yeah, rather than a glow right up front. Tactical LEDs. Oh dear. I wanted them. I wanted them really badly. I was like, I really want to put LEDs in this. Originally, I was going to put them underneath the bodice. And I was like, if I do that, I will literally just look like a pillar of light if I go on a stage. I'm already worried that I will because of stage lights, but that's okay. It's fine. You know what? I think it will photograph well, so it's okay. Thing is, there must be a way around it, because like clowns used to do this, and they would have had big lights on them, so I just have to work out what the way around is. I've used a lot of flat sequins, so that's gonna help. I also have some translucent sequins that I'll be sewing in at some points, although I think I'll be probably more using those on the sewn parts, just to help add more texture to them. Yes. Texture and shine to the bits that we've sewn, like the kneecaps. Like, bam. Oh, also, I've sewn up the center of the kneecaps. I probably should have mentioned that, but the kneecaps, I've done a little, like, beep stitch. So they've got their curve in it now. I've not sewn around the edge or anything. The kneecap goes at the bottom. I really like the shape of our kneecaps. I think they ended up really good. Again, we're kind of going off a bit of an obscure picture, so it's a bit difficult to tell if we're getting it right a lot of the time, but you know what? Even if we've not got it right, I like it. I think it looks good. So, I'll take that. Go. And over down here. Oh yeah. Also, originally I was thinking to maybe have little corset lace-ups behind my knee, but I think I might just do it in full elastic because otherwise there's going to be a lot of lace on my leg. And I think that might look a little overwhelming as well. Too much. Too much. Because there's also lace going up my calf. Calf? Is that the right part of my leg? From the shoes. So, don't want that much lace. It'll be going, like the lace from my knee will fall into the lace from my calf. And they will intercept. And that's not the aesthetic I'm looking for. So I think I'll probably just elasticate it the whole way around and have it so I can pull it up my leg. More like a trouser. Yeah. And that would be good as well, because that means if I need sudden mobility, I could probably yank it up even further. I mean, that wouldn't so much be for a picture as much as it might be for like a sudden steep step or something like that. You know. Ash! I have vacation, so why do I feel like I have no time? Oh no, Ash. You're heckin' busy. Sorry, it sounds like a helicopter's trying to land outside. Excuse me. You're a heckin' busy bean. No, I'm not doing anything next week, I swear. Good. You gotta take some time for yourself. Like, maybe schedule yourself in for relaxation or something. Be like, I'm really sorry guys, I'm busy at this time, but then all you're doing is like, relaxing. Because that's important. That's why I go to coffee shops, I think. Like, for a very long time, and still kind of now, that is like the only time I properly truly relax, is when I go to a cafe, order myself something and sit down there. Because, you know, I don't have my phone on. I've just got my, well, maybe I have it on, but I'll have it on like silent, you know, I can't respond very easily to anything. I'm out of the house, so I can't do anything. And yeah, I find that to be the most relaxing thing for me. It doesn't matter if I'm on my own or with other people, like both is good, but just being away from my house is like the only way to really stop me working. If I'm in my house, I find it very difficult to relax. Not because I don't like my house, I do, but I'll start working. Ooh, progress on the sequin thing, yeah! This is just one of the leg pieces, but it's getting its sequin treatment. I was also wondering, maybe I might put some translucent sequins around here at some point, but I need to wait until it's fully built up to do that, really. So for now, we'll just focus on our gold sequins. Yes. So they're in a row. Are you sewing them in sequins? I am, so. Can you see? I'm trying to sew them in like a fish scale pattern. That's a really stupid detail to do, really, but I'm sewing them in line, and then the one underneath, I'm sewing in the gaps of the one underneath. Does that make sense? So they look like they're at a diagonal. Yes, that's what I'm doing, purple. To try and make them look a little bit like fish scales. Yes. Because, again, this is meant to kind of be a mermaid character. And I'm, like, trying to get any mermaid... Because the thing is... Legs. She has legs. Heckin' legs. Like, where... But she is meant to be a mermaid. I think she looks more like a dragon than a mermaid. But I'm trying to get it in there. That's why I build pillow forts in our living room. That's a good one. I can see that being really relaxing. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Another reason I enjoy going for longer walks. Can't do anything but keep walking and looking at the tracks. Yeah, for sure. That's a good one. I see that. I was wondering if that was on purpose. Guess it is. It's a pun. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, here's the pun. It takes it incredibly seriously. See, I'm sorry. Apologies. Sequins puns. In the stream, I learned how to pronounce sequins. Heck yeah. Sick yeah. I thought it was sequins. Sequins. Sequins? Ah, I can kind of see why you'd think that. Sequins. It is a very similar word to sequence. Sequins. Good pun. Oh. Sorry, it does sound like there is a a helicopter trying to take off outside for some reason, or like land. I'm not sure. Take off or land. Maybe it already landed and now it's trying to leave. Like, wrong place, gotta go. Some words I've only ever read. Yeah, I see. I am natively English. It is the only language I speak fluently, and yet I have exactly that same issue. And that there's a lot of, as have popped up in the channel a few times now, there's a lot of words that I only read growing up because I read them in video games and stuff like that, and they've never really come up in everyday life. Like auto-regan was a really good example of that, where I would never use auto-regan in anything outside of like a video game, and it was only ever written down, it was never said. And so I just automatically pronounced it like that for like 15 years, come onto stream, say it, and everyone's like, what did she say? because I only ever read it. And yeah, I got it wrong. Yeah, I think it's very easy to just like make a simple mistake and then you get stuck with it. Oh dear. It's meant to be auto-regen, by the way. And in hindsight, looking at it, I'm like, yeah, of course it's auto-regen. Regeneration. But at the time, no. Auto-vegan. Not auto-regen. English is a weird language. Yeah. What's it supposed to be? Yeah, auto-regen. I wasn't so far off, but it's not auto-regan. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh dear. There's a few others it's happened to as well, where you can kind of tell that I learned the word from a video game and not from hearing it in real life. And every now and again a word like that will pop up. Oh god. I also forgot adjective. It's adjective or adjective. Yeah, it's like where the what do you call it? Like the force of the word goes on. You use a lot. Yeah, if it's not a word you have to use a lot, it's a lot harder. Like, I've only ever had to use auto-regan in Final Fantasy. And so, outside of Final Fantasy, nah. Never had to think about it, funnily enough. And then suddenly I do Final Fantasy speedruns, and it's like, There's a lot that I mispronounce in the Final Fantasy IX speedruns. But there's also, like, it's very difficult to change it at this point. I've been mispronouncing it for so long, it's like, I'm sorry. This is just how it is. It's cool though, it means you learn new things. It's not like they can fault you for saying it wrong. Nah. Also, in the middle of a speed run, it's easier just to be wrong. Like, listen, I'll keep saying it wrong, but I'll do the speed run right. Same with, like, Lobelium, which is meant to be Lindblum. Stuff like that. How did I get it so wrong? Can you hear that? Is this picking up on the mic at all? Because it's, like, pretty loud. God. I think I had the helicopter. It's like right there. It's like pretty loud. I can like really hear it. Oh my god. That might just be the helicopter. Yeah, so if I keep talking, you can maybe just hear it, because I can really hear it. It's like really close by. Yeah, there it is. It's like wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. It's all part of it. Yeah, it's part of the speedrunning language. In speedrunning, we call it auto-regan, specifically, and Labelian. We call it a longer name so that we can get there in the time that it takes to say it. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, there it goes again. When you're talking, it picks up some background noise, and that might be the helicopter. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sure it will go soon. I genuinely don't know where it's trying to land though, because like, I'm pretty sure that is a helicopter, but like, I have no idea where it's gonna land if it's trying to land near here. Like, we don't have the space for a helicopter to land, and I'm just gonna try and land in the road. Like, yeah, that's it's not gonna fit anywhere here. Dearie me. That's probably why it's circling around so much. Not too distracting for the stream, it's fine. It's probably just distracting for me because it's so loud. Like, I have, yeah, noise cancelling headphones on, so, and it's really loud. Also, Luna, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, it's gone now. Well, I still hear it, but it's mostly gone. Go. Day of Christmas holiday. Heck yeah! You're good. Nice. I hope you enjoy your holiday. Oh, sparkles. I can sparkle. It's me. They're looking for me. They found me, guys. Heck. Oh my god. I started streaming and they tracked the signal and they were like, we gotta. It's Jelly. Now I just need to find a place to land. We can capture her and take her noodles. Oh dear. Oh, not my noodles. Here we go. And across to here. I think I'm gonna run out of thread. I think this is the first time I'm gonna run out of thread because maybe I'll make it. I don't know. That's pretty close. Yee. Yee. We still do need to go back down again, even after we up there, just to make sure all of the sequins stay put. And bear in mind as well, I'm doing double thread for all of these because these, it's not just for like one photo this has to survive, it has to survive an entire Comic-Con. These sequins have got to survive. It's gonna be hard work keeping these sequins on the board. They're gonna want to rip off at every opportunity because like sequins catch on everything. That's one thing I'm not so keen on about sequins, because it kind of have like those edges, like they'll just catch on like everything when you walk past it. It's like, oh, a little like speck of dust catch. Oh shoot, sequin, why? That's not cool. And even if it doesn't break the thread, it might bend the sequin, which might rip it off. And then you'll have like a looser thread, which means the rest of them are more likely to break. Ugh. But I do like sequins. I love them. I still love them, but they're a bit of a pain. You know? Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy, heckin' Final Fantasy music. Go there. Brum, brum, brum. I would ideally like to get out exactly the right amount of sequins this time. Because any extra I'm going to have to put back in the pot. Because I won't actually need any more sequins this time. It's be the last sequence for a minute. Which is almost sad. I know I've sewn in like quite a lot of sequins, but I find it really relaxing. But then I need to actually sew the other side before I can sew any more sequins in. Should learn the battle music on ukulele. So I mentioned it offhand and I want to. I've actually been listening to some battle music for Final Fantasy on different things. There's the final fight on YouTube. Someone's done a cover of it on like a metal cover of the final fight from Final Fantasy IX, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Because like I'll be honest, that final boss fight music, it's so different from the rest of the OST. It feels very odd, which is perfect because it matches the feel of the game at that point. But like, it's very different, and someone's done a metal cover of it, and oh my god, it's so good. It's very heckin' good. I like it a lot. Thank you for doing that, for putting that into the world. Very nice. I like it a lot. The thing is, with listening to this much Final Fantasy content, it just makes me want to do another run, which I can't really afford to do right now. But it did make me happy. I also had some Final Fantasy X battle music that was really good. I think I was recommended off that one. It was really, really cool. Done by different people, but yeah, still really, really good. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's too many. Okay, let's get some back in there. There you go, that's 8. Okay, and now we can put this away for a minute. AFK, Ethan! Get some good snacks. I hope your snacks are good. Probably an actual meal. Go. And under there. Oh god. And then under there. And then under there. I really have to hope that this lame holds up as well. It is a bit more of a delicate fabric. Nothing wrong with, of course, having delicate fabrics on your costume, but I'm not a delicate person. I damage my fabric. No, I worry that I will end up damaging this fabric before I get it to a convention. It just seems like the sort of thing that I'll end up burning or ripping or something like that. Feels like that kind of fabric to me. Oh, yeah, let's just throw the sequin. I actually don't know if I need that last sequin. I might not need it. I think if I use that, it's going to go too far. Okay, that's fine. One sequin too many. I do somehow have to tie this off though. Oh, it's so small. Okay, if I take this now and just one, and then just another one. Yes, okay. Oh, knot. Nice. Okay, we got it. A knot. Nice. Okay. I'll hold it and then put that in there, put this back in the pot, and then we need to re-sew all the way down. Nice. Oh. Come on. Save every sequin. Can use that later. There we go. I mean, that is what it'll end up looking like, mostly. It's just, oh my god, can you see? I don't know how well you can see this, but every now and again, it catches the light nicely, and it, like, shines off the things around it. Like, I'll get, like, a really nice glow on the desk. I don't know if you can really... Oh, yeah, you can see it. Look at that. So, bear in mind that I'm actually going to have a strip right on top of this, and a strip right on top of this. So... hoping that if this catches the light at all, it will shine onto the rest of the costume, as with every other piece. I was hungry, made mac and cheese, no longer hungry. I love... Oh. The poor mac and cheese. Oh no. You gotta eat the poor baby mac and cheese. Maybe I just feel like that because I really like mac and cheese, though. I'd eat your mac and cheese. I'd probably eat most mac and cheese, though. I really like mac and cheese. It is one of my favourite meals. It's like a comfort meal. I love mac and cheese. Right. More thread! Oh. And then... let's start this the whole way down again. There we go. This time we'll start from this other end. Oh. You guys is not right in front of me? I swear. It's terrible, that is. Okay, well you can stay knotted if that's what you're gonna do. It's very rude though. Nope. Okay, well it's not coming undone, so I guess that's the new knot. That's okay. Okay, and put this through here. And then through there. And then we'll sew the whole way down again. Heck yeah. Gonna eat it because I have not had breakfast yet. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't have breakfast this morning really either. So I might have to call it a little early for stream today. I don't deal well without my breakfast. I'm probably gonna get hungry. That's okay though. We've done a few longer streams this week. I say longer streams, but then they're not really super long, but they weren't super short either. I think it's okay. Plus we have a special stream on Friday. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Wait. And then all the way down. Oh! What is up with you today, Thread, huh? You're very argumentative. Are you twisted or something? Oh, you look fine. Okay. You're fine. Stop being argumentative. Estes! Welcome on in! Yeah, we have like a chill OSTs, what do you call it, playlist on at the moment. Yeah. Ah! My needle. Unfortunately, my thread is not being very chill, but that's okay. The rest of it's chill. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah. Yeah. And up to here. I don't know if I should sew this in first and then sew... No, I can't sew this in first. I have to sew all of the layers into the pants at the same time. That's okay. That's actually probably better because then none of them will be uneven. I can sew them at the knee first and then into the pants. You know what? No, that's much better. Yes, yes, yes. Not chill, it's a sad song. So chill, so relaxing. Oh my god. I'm so relaxed and chill. I feel so relaxed and chill though. Who made the food? I can eat and watch at the same time. Yay! You'll watch us probably start the next piece, which is the same as this piece, just repeat. We need to sew from the start though, because we've only got the boning in the other piece. Which means we have to do all of the rest of it. Whee! Yes, so... God damn it. I will say though, I don't think it takes a lot of patience for this sort of thing. Personally. I think, it's gold, so adding it doesn't take patience. At least you realize it was a pan this time. I have to be, whenever there is so in a letter or a message, I'm really careful about it because I've been caught out by so and not noticing that it's a pun so many times at this point that I'm like, I'm hyper vigilant about the word so these days. Yes. Basil! Key Christmas jumper, how was your rescheduled Christmas? It was lovely, thank you, Basil. Really good. Yeah, it was really, really nice. I got a couple burns, which I think is only normal for making Christmas dinner at this point. And everyone really liked Christmas dinner. It went really, really well. We had like a little bit of leftovers, but honestly not that much. Like everyone ate quite a lot, which I think is a good sign. And I got a lot of compliments, so that was very nice. Heck yeah. So I think it went really well. Oh dear. Oh, did we not have a... Wait a minute, Bateman, thank you so much for the sub, but it didn't work. Let me try it. Can I replay it? Why won't it do it? Do it again. Do it again. I didn't hear it. Do it again. No, don't report them. I swear. Why is it not doing it? Dream elements, I swear. Bateman, thank you so much. I'm sorry that I didn't do it. No, I'm logged in. I have no idea why I didn't do it. Stream elements! Why are you like this? Gah! Oh dear, finished? Pun. Finished eating indoors in a different room, time to work on the best. Heck yeah, good luck. So many times, god damn it. I think, thanks for asking, how are you? I'm good, thank you, SAS. I'm good. Very chill. Very heckin' chill. It's gonna be a chill day. You broke it. It's alright. I don't think you did break it. I think... Wait, Luna! Yours didn't work either. Right, stop subscribing. It's very kind of you. Luna, thank you so heckin' much. That's very sweet. Why are my alerts not working? They worked earlier this stream. We had somebody subscribe. So why do they not work now? I don't understand. Oh, they do. It's just really delayed. There we go. They work. We're just on about a 10-minute delay. Thank you, Bateman. Well, there's one of them. Luna, yours will probably come through in about 10 years. Yep. I can only assume that's the case. There's a really big delay on it. I don't know why. It's okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Listen, I can see it, and in a minute, I will hear it. Twitch mobile was bad. Oh my god, Stream Elements is over here. Like, listen, we'll tell you. But 10 minutes later. I was gonna say it worked earlier in the stream, like, but earlier in the stream it worked instantly, right? Or was it I just very slow and I didn't notice? It could just be I was very slow and I didn't notice. That's very possible. Oh dear. I can't believe it. The slowest alerts. Just like, thanks for that sub 2 hours ago. I appreciate it. Oh dear. My alerts did not work at all yesterday. Oh, there you are. The thing is, if anything, it works more like a jump scare now because I have no idea when it's gonna happen. It's like I can see you and I can thank you, and then at some point I'm gonna get jump scared by you. So you know what? It works. I like it. It could be worse. It's not the worst. Explosion. You can see it on camera. Thank you for the horn. Why couldn't I see it? Oh no, there it is. That's okay. You know what? My Twitch is trying really hard. Really hard. I remember this sub, so 10 minutes ago. Get with the stream time. God, that's a heckin' delay. At least it is going through. At least it's going through. Oh, God. Funny. Thing is, as long as it's going through, I don't actually mind too much. It's just funny. It's just I get jump scared at some point in the future by the sub. It's more that if it doesn't go through at all, I feel like someone's denied their horn, and then I'm like, no, their horn! Their horn! Oh, dear. I can... SJS? What's that? Get that out of here, SJS. That's banned. SJS, that's a banned phrase. Get that out. Terrible. Terrible. How could you? Bandwidth non-existent. Oh my god. I'm easily amused. This makes it. Oh dear. Have you guys all got good snacks in for Christmas yet, by the way? Or for the holidays in general? That's the thing. I think regardless of whether or not you celebrate Christmas, I think often there are just generally a lot of interesting and unique snacks around this time of year, right? Have you guys managed to get in all of your snacks? But for this time of the year? So you can like huddle up in your house maybe and snack? Like I've nearly got all of my snacks in. I haven't quite got everything yet. I'm probably gonna do a snack run after stream today to get the rest of it, and I've still got a couple things coming in the post. And then I'll have all of my snacks. Okay, I've heard later today I've been subscripted to make waffles. Jeez. I do not have to make waffles. I mean, I'm aware of the process. You have ingredients, you do magic, and bam, waffles! Waffles are good! That's a good one. I like waffles. Stole a wine from work. I mean, no, I was given it. Wine's a good one. I like wine. I don't like mulled wine so much, but like a nice bottle, that's good. I mean, of course I can't drink anymore, but when I used to drink, wine was nice. Wine was heckin' good. Ah, dear. It's a nice thing to have over the holidays as well, like a little celebration. Honestly, it's a really nice thing just to have as well, bringing in the new year. I mean, that's the thing, is like anytime from like around now over towards like the 1st of January. Anything. New snacks. What are your end of the year snacks?
No,
That's a lot of damage. Hi, Fries. Have you got any good snacks for the end of the year? End of the year snackage? Nothing too fancy. Don't like to whine about. God damn it. You've not? Oh God. You gotta get on it. There's only a couple weeks left to get your good snackage on. Until the end of the year. I have a very one-track mind. My one-track mind is food. Food. Send the year out with food. Oh, have you got the homemade snacks? That's a difficult one to beat, to be honest. Homemade snacks are good. I did receive a couple of homemade snacks this year, which were really, really nice. There ones, I had some Lebkuchen. I hadn't had those before, but they were really nice. I'm probably butchering how to say it, but those were really nice. And then, you know, the more standard over here, like Christmas pudding. Indeed I do. I bought 2 boxes of chocolate and a small amount of gingerbread cookies. Yes, the only gingerbread cookies I've had so far have been served on the top of my coffee. Where I ordered a coffee and they put gingerbread men in the top of it and I was like, ah, okay. I wasn't expecting it, but they're the only ones I've had. Lebkuchen? Lebkuchen. Ah, my bad. Okay. I'm hopefully my less butchery pronunciation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am writing a poem for my bed. Oh my god. Lovely. I'm hoping for Buzz Lightyear from Santa. Still a child inside. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh my god, that'd be lovely. What am I hoping for? A knife block for my scissors. More scissors. Boxes. I'm not German, but I used to go there for work regularly. I see. Well, yes. I had some of those, and they were homemade, and they were good. They were very good. And then, yeah, very tasty. Very tasty. Also, I need to buy myself a new coat because I've rubbed so many holes in my old coat that I just can't fix it anymore. But I have had it for a long time, and it wasn't a massively expensive coat. It was like a good mid-range coat. But it's the end of its life. Rip coat. I need a new one. So I'm gonna get a new one, I think, after Christmas. And my gift from Jelly to Jelly was the noodles. Heck yeah. Good gift. Thank you, Jelly. You're welcome, Jelly. Oh, that's gonna be a big Christmas snack for me. I'm gonna have my noodles, I'm gonna have my kimchi, but then I'm also gonna have my cheese biscuit stuff. Cheese biscuit stuff's good. And I got my, I like getting a few nice cheeses even though they do bad things to me. And then soup. Well, we've already had quite a lot of soup, but I'll probably end up having more soup after Christmas because I'll be doing another meal for some people if I can. Obviously, it depends on restrictions. But then I'll make more soup after that. And I've already had quite a lot of soup. So yeah, we probably won't be doing soup on Christmas Day because I've had so much soup. Hey, German speaker. But I do have German in school and whatnot, so I remember that word from school. Ah! Rubbed the holy word. I always liked brie. I liked brie too. I like brie too. I like brie. I like, what do I like? Borsen? Yes, that's a good cheese. I like any kind of cheese with chili in it. Yeah, I like that. That's a good cheese. Soup for Christmas? Blasphemy. Ah, yeah, but fries. For Christmas, I'm literally going to be eating like one of each of my cup noodles or style, like packet noodles. That's what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm eating all of my cup noodles. Pork belly roast. Like, I guess technically on Christmas Day, that's what I'm doing. Because Christmas Day for me is not like a celebratory day so much. Yeah. But why? Because Christmas Day is... Well, first of all, I'm in no way religious. But also, it's like a day specifically that I have off from work, off from streaming. I don't have to do anything other than like lie down, snack, and relax. And what I want to do is I want to try all of my cup noodles. That's what I want to do. I want to eat all of them. I want to try them. And it's a day for like no stress. And you know what doesn't stress me out? Eating every one of my cup noodles. Yeah, I wanna try all of them. I wanna decide which one I like the best. And I got all of my stuff to eat with them, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna eat all of them, and I'm gonna snuggle up, and I'm gonna, well, probably not when I'm eating the spicy ones, but I got all my blankets, and I'm gonna eat all my noodles, and I'm gonna relax. Yeah, that's my Christmas sorted. Cause yeah, we don't really do stuff on Christmas Day, like our family ever. So yeah. Ate over hard mac and cheese? Heck yeah! Good on you. Oh dear. And I'll probably have like between that like snacks of cheese and cheese bites and stuff like that. Because I want to get some nice cheese in the house. And I'll have some sweet snacks too, but I am more of a savoury person generally. But yeah. That is what Christmas Day is for me. Oh, I'm expecting to gain 3 kilograms. I mean, same, but a lot of mine is going to be noodles. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be like, guys, I ate so many noodles. Gonna eat the blankets? Maybe. Nothing will stop me. It's you know, it's a festive season. Oh dear. Summon the cat! Oh my god. What a good bean. Summoned and everything? Oh my god. Jelly has no tentacles, Jelly only has noodles. Ah. I'm so excited, honestly. It like it excites me the most about, like, it's egg. It's technically Christmas Day, but what excites me the most about Christmas Day is the noodles. And being able, because I'm like, I've been waiting for these to come in the post for so long, and I'm just like, finally, and I get to eat all of them. Oh my god. In one day. It's gonna be so good. And no commitment to do anything but like wait until I eat the next noodle. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I'll probably play some Animal Crossing or something, I don't know, but like, oh. Noodle. I'm waiting. And cats. Yeah. It's cool how everyone celebrates differently though. Or doesn't celebrate at all. It's cool though. I mean, I guess I technically do, right? Because you know, we invite people around for a meal and all of that kind of jazz and stuff. And I made my family some stuff. But Christmas Day itself is just a really nice day off. I like seeing all of the big meals people do, and like, the different kinds of meals people do, and like the kind of snacks people have, and I like talking about the different kind of like traditional snacks, but also like just like yesterday, like talking about like Terry's chocolate orange. Like that's not what I would consider a traditional snack as such, but it's so common here, like as far as like gift giving, and like you see it in all of the stores and stuff like that. Thank you for the horn. That it's like, it's not traditional, but it's kind of, it borders traditional in that it's not traditional, but it's like kind of a part of the season. And I love talking about that kind of thing. I think it's really, really cool. It's cool that it's a little different everywhere. I think it's so cool. I mean, definitely I am more of a foodie, so that kind of stuff is going to interest me anyway. But, I think it's sick. Our Christmas meal is disappointing. You don't do like a big meal? That's fair. That's fair. Like, I don't think you have to do a big meal by any means. Like, it's a lot of stress and it's a lot of washing up. It's doing whatever you prefer to do for your meal kind of thing, and that's fine. And it's not all about the meal either. A lot of what interests me is like, what kind of stuff do your shops sell? Do you have like stuff they sell in all the stores near Christmas time? Like, one of the things I thought about afterwards stream yesterday was all of our like supermarkets do this. They have like the sweets they sell all year round, but leading up to Christmas, rather than selling them in the normal packaging, what they do is they put them in cardboard tubes that look like massive Smarties tubes. And they do it with Smarties, but they do it with a lot of sweets as well. So they're just in these massive cardboard tubes and they're like Christmas. And why? I don't know. I don't know why. But it's that's what happens. And yeah, all of the regular sweet bags that you'd normally get, put it in a cardboard tube. Christmas. They cost about the same amount, I think. I don't think anything else really changes. But like, it's just the regular sweets you have all year round, just put in a cardboard tube. Yeah. And it's Christmas. Stuff like that. Again, you wonder how far that stuff travels, or whether that's literally just us that does that. It's silly. And when you say it out loud, you're like, eh? It's fish put in poison. I'll take it up too early, you die. If you take it up, you're late. Oh god, no way. Loot fish jar. Oh god. There are licorice gingerbread cookies. Oh, that sounds good. I like licorice and I like gingerbread. That's two strong flavors, but yeah, that sounds good. Does it say only festive digestive? It's a lie! I did not enjoy the fish and that Luna is gonna have, again, pork roast. I like pork. The thing is, I always find meat quite intense. Not because I don't like meat. I do like meat, but my stomach does not like meat. So I do find like a chicken or turkey a little easier than pork or beef, personally. But I like all of them. I think they're all delicious. It's just, am I gonna have to sit down for a while like, ow? Fish would be a nice alternative, but I don't know if a fish dipped in poison is ideal. But it's an interesting one, that's for sure. I mean, I don't think fish is a big Christmas one over here. Like, normally it's turkey and sometimes it's goose. Goose is one that I've been interested in trying. Whether or not, because it's smaller. Goose is a nice small bird. I thought that'd be nice. But one year. Oh dear. But yeah. Normally turkey, sometimes goose would be normal, I guess, as a Christmas dinner. It's not necessarily what I did, because we have a few picky customers. Yeah. Pork, roast, gravy, potatoes, meat cakes, Christmas sausage, and various kales. Yeah, I love it. Big summer blowout, half of swimming suits, clogs, and sunblower of my own invention, yeah? Oh dear. I think What is it that I really like? I'll be honest, I love everything marzipan. And we have some things that taste like marzipan throughout the year, but everything marzipan comes out at Christmas. That's one thing that I always like to try and stock up around Christmas time. It's like the marzipan stuff. Just like, get it all. Get it all. I love it so much. It's obviously not a meal, but I mean, it's so good. It's one of those things. I think that's a bit more like a lot of people have a lot of marzipan at Christmas, right? Rice pudding dessert. Rice pudding dessert for Christmas? That's kind of cool. Ooh. Yoo-hoo. Marzipan's just Christmas, isn't it? Yeah. Marzipan for me, it feels very Christmassy. But also, I wish it was more all year round. That's one of those things where I'm like, you could just keep this. I'll keep buying it. Not a meal. Well, not with that attitude, it's not. You don't like marzipan? I actually know a lot of people that don't like marzipan. It does seem like one of those flavors that's very hit or miss with people. I wouldn't serve marzipan, like some sort of marzipan dessert, as the only option for that reason. But I like to have one because I like it. It was like if there was like a cheesecake and then something with marzipan, but like not just that, because I'd feel bad. Because yeah, a lot of people I know don't like marzipan. But I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, I think it's good. And then, what else? I mean, of course, there's everything mint, gingerbread. Mint, gingerbread, what else? I feel like I'm forgetting some flavors. I guess kind of like the whole cinnamon nutmeg kind of like taste. Oh, mince pies! I'm forgetting mince pies. Mince pies is kind of a big one. Like, a lot of people say they feel Christmas starts when they have their first mince pie. I hear that a lot. Mince pies, yeah, that's a big one. Personally, I can really give or take mince pies. I think it's some are really good and some are really not good. But mince pies, that's a big one. Oh dear. I like it on cake, but not a huge block of it. That's fair, that's fair. I prefer it with things because I think it's a really nice additional flavour, but I can also just eat it. Chocolate oranges are very Christmassy to me. They are very Christmassy. Like Terry's chocolate orange, like I said, I've already got 2. I've actually eaten 1, so I've only got 1. But I did have 2. And matchmakers, yeah, they're like sticks, boxes of sticks in different flavors. Like you can get mint and orange and stuff like that. Make a rice pudding porridge, let that cool down, and then you whip some cream and chop almonds and vanilla sugar, and then rice pudding. You said that in Denmark usually served with cherry sauce, but in Norway, from my memory, it's just the rice pudding itself. Okay. Yeah, I honestly, I've had rice pudding with similar flavors, but weirdly enough, it's always been like an all year round kind of dessert. Even with those flavorings, it's not specifically been a Christmas one for me. I don't know why, because honestly, when you put the flavors out like that, it's like, yeah, those are very festive style flavors, and yet I've had that, but like, yeah, we've had it as like an all year round kind of just I don't know. Maybe that's just my family though. Only 2? No, there are more matchmakers than that, I think. But oh no, wait, only 2 chocolate oranges. Yeah, only 2 chocolate oranges so far. The thing is, I don't get through them very quickly, so 2 is fine. I'm slow. Because I have more of a savoury tooth, so when I snack, I tend to just pick up a pot of noodles. Ah, dear. Right, that sounds interesting. Oh, you put an almond in it, and whoever gets the almond receives a present. I love things like that. Yes, because like traditionally in like a Christmas pudding, you put like a penny in it, and whoever gets the penny probably dies, to be honest. But like, would also get something. I love things like that. Oh dear, it's so cool. Also, I should say I finished this one. We're gonna move on to the next one. A leg base. This is just the base piece. It needs up. There's gonna be a lot of pieces on top of it, but we got a nice base piece. Yeah. Oh dear. Indeed. You want a penny? Hope the emergency dental treatment doesn't cost more than that. It's also because, like, penny is not that big, and you could just choke on that. That's a piece of metal. I said it wrong. Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Yeah! You're good. You're good. Death penny. It's funny. I couldn't tell you. But look. Shiny. Shiny. Who choke a penny? Rambo! Did I tell you about the Rambo incident on Shifty's channel? Did I tell you? Have you heard? Has somebody told you yet? Or have you not heard? If so, I can tell you. I haven't told my Twitch chat, I know that much. Oh dear. The Imposto Rambo derated? Yeah. So, in Shifty's channel, there was another Rambo that came in. Oh yeah, the other Rambo. Yeah, there was another Rambo that came in. And they came in, and in my defense, they came in really sus. They were like, do you want more followers? And I was like, is that a bot? Yeah, everyone was like, yeah, it seems kind of sus. And I was like, oh, I'll just ban them. That's got to be a bot. And so I went across and I was like, that's a bot. I'll just ban them. And I banned them. and then one of the other people in the chat, because we were all in the chat playing a game, was like, I'll just check their channel. I think it was Bandit. Check their channel. And they were like, no, they're live streaming right now. No, they're live right now. They're looking to raid. Oh no. So I had to unban them, and then they still raided Shifty, which was very kind of them. But yeah, I banned them before they could raid. Oh god, because they were being sus. Oh dear. Heck. Wanna buy some death sticks? Do you wanna? I'm not a chaotic mod. I was trying to be a good bee. They came in like, wanna buy followers, and I was like, no. We've had so many. Oh my god. Why would you go into a channel and say, I don't know? They were really sweet though. They came in, they were really lovely. They were just messing around a bit before. I think they meant to say that and then immediately raid. So there would have been like no time in between. But there was actually like a 3 or 4 minute gap. And so it just was like, this person's really suspicious, I'll ban them. But I think it was meant to be like, ba-bam. And so it would have been like, funny. Very funny, because they raided with like 30 people, and like a lot of them did follow Shifty, which was really sweet of them. And so it would have been like a really funny joke, right? And it was still really funny. I was pissing myself. But like, yeah, it was just a bit of a gap between it, so I just banned them. Oh my god. I remember the Norwegian traditions anymore because I lived in Denmark for too long. Heck. Oh my god. Don't ban me, I'm not suspicious. I would not. Oh my god, we need to work on the second one. I did feel kind of bad. To be fair, I would have stayed longer, but I couldn't because I had work and such, but oh my god. I felt so bad. Oh, heck. Right, let's pin this next one, shall we? So this is now starting on to the next one. We are doing another one. We want this to look similar to the first. Oh god. Jelly be like, ban everyone. Oh my god. Baby get the knot, everyone a bop on the head. Oh my god. Heck. Bonk. All of the bonk. Right, and then I need to put this in between. This is the bias tape. Dear. Yeah, I did a bad. I did a heckin' bad. Guys, I'm a great mod. If you want to watch me mod, well, you have to go to Shifty Bluke's channel because that's where I mod at. But if you want to watch me mod, I mod over there. On like, I think it's Fridays, Wednesdays, and Mondays, I mod over on Shifty Bluke's channel. It's a riot. You guys will love it. I'm a fantastic mod. The best mod you ever did see. Yes. Oh dear. Oh, totally not biased. I mean, the thing is though, if you didn't say that about your grandmother, like what kind of grandson would you be? Really? Really? You I'd question you if you didn't say that, Fries. That is your duty as a grandson to say. Better get to work. Good luck at work. I hope it goes well. Also, I need to do a Bateman shout out. 2 seconds. Let me put this pin in and then I'll be right there. Not everyone that looks in your direction. Yeah, that's how you do it. I say it voluntarily as well. Oh dear. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I think this is B. There we are. If you have not checked out Bateman Returns at this point, they're a very heckin' sweet bean. They're playing Phasmo, I think. Yeah, Phasmo last night. I was watching. It was a heckin' good time. They have such a lovely, fun personality. Very bright, very energetic. And if you're looking for some fun times and some fun games, definitely check out Bateman. You will have a good time. You'll have a heckin' good time. Oh dear. Also, Phasmo's a fantastic game. They've done lots of updates recently, so there's lots of new stuff in it. Oh dear. Mate, you're all good. I love my grandma's cooking. That is what heroes do. Heck yeah. Yeah, my grand's cooking was really, really good. Oh yeah. Yay! I need to get this all the way down. Is that right in the middle of my thing? Wow. Heckin' rude. Heckin' rude. Ah, dear. Heckin' rude. Ah, dear. Let's go check the fireplace. Do it. Look after yourself. Please don't burn your house down. Do you miss? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. What's happening here? Oh, I probably should have trimmed this beforehand. For some reason, one of my layers is so much further forward than the other one. Which means when I sew this, I have to be really careful because one layer is so much further. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Disappearing. You gotta be a waffle chef. You gotta be a waffle chef. Good luck, Ash. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I believe you can be the waffle chef you were destined to be. You got this. You go be that waffle chef. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why or how this has happened. But happened it has. Where for some reason they're just not quite right, you know? It's fine, it's fine. We will pin this again. We'll just pin it until we're happy. You know what? We're not in a rush. We can pin until we're happy. I'm already good at the waffling part. Oh my god. The skills, they're growing. Oh, waffles. We have a waffle thingy. We've only really made waffles one time. Because I didn't like cleaning it. So I've not made them since. My priorities with the waffles are I don't want to clean it, so I don't make them very often. But the waffles were nice. I enjoyed that part, but not the cleaning. I don't want to clean it again, ever. Okay, let's pin it at the bottom. That's a good starting out point. Go. Good stuff. And then bring it up to about there. See, now this isn't even. What? How has this happened? How? How? Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We will deal with this. I will also put a needle through the top here, just to stop any silliness happening. Keep that there. Stop. No silliness. Not on my watch. Go through there, through there, and then out of there, in there, and then in there. So because this is really thin fabric, when you push down on it, you can kind of see where that crease is. That's why I'm like feeling around a bit. It's just so I can find that crease. Might look a bit silly, but it's good because I want to sew along that as closely as possible, if possible. As closely as possible, if possible, yes. Good dog, Jelly. Very nice. Good English. And to about there. And, oh, that's not very nice. Let's go a different pin that's a little less bent there. And see, so about to there. 2 creases in this bit, which is making it a little difficult to pin straight, but I think we got it there. And up to there. That looks good. And then we just have to fill in the gaps. Hopefully shouldn't be too difficult at this point. Ooh, to there. There we go. And then we can put the same thing in the other side. Oh, tricky. I hate touching food and cleaning. Oh no, you have to clean the litter box? Good luck. Enough firewood. This I go miss so very dearly having a fireplace for heating instead of radiators. I like and dislike fireplace. There's a lot that I dislike about fireplaces, as well as I like about them aesthetically, and for like the nostalgia of it, I like fireplaces. But there's a lot practically I don't like about fireplaces. I think for me, like if I was going to buy a home, I don't think I would buy one with a legitimate fireplace. Personally, not any. No, I understand the draw of them, yes, but I don't think I could do it to myself. Oh, there he goes. I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry about it. We'll just be in silence for a second. We'll survive. And do I want to pin it this way? I think I actually want to pin it this way. Let's turn it around. I think it feels better from a fireplace. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, you have one here and it's kind of cool. Yeah. They're definitely cool. Go. Sorry, this particular I know what track we're on now. There's one that always skips, and I think it's because the original person that uploaded it probably got DMCA'd. There it goes. But we come back. We come back. It just takes a moment. I can skip it manually, but I'll be honest, if I'm busy using my hands, it's easier not to. And living room replastered, and I tore out the gas fire rails at it, and I had a real chimney, so it's an option of the future, and I just plastered it so it's cool alcove to put something in it. Central heating is just easier and more efficient. It's a very difficult one, and the reason I think I would not want one in my house is for selling it, in truth. It's basically the same reason. But for the nostalgia, I love it. I love it. I think it's really cool. Also for like, if a bird dies in your chimney, it's a pain in the ass. And I've had that happen a few times. Like if it's a proper traditional chimney. Ah! I've had a few houses with working fireplaces. And oh my god. Oh my god, there is nothing quite like a bird falling into your house. And you're just there like, I was having a nice relax by the fire, and now there is a dead bird in my living room. And it shouldn't be able to happen, but things break a lot in chimneys. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I think the maintenance of a chimney is probably what would put me off it. And the lowering of the house price would also put me off of it. But it's like purely from that point of view. Maintenance and house prices. Like if I go to somebody else's house and they have a fireplace, I'm like, ah, sick, let's go to that room. But not in my house. If I'm getting a house, I ain't selling it, so I'm making it exactly. That's fair, that's fair. Understood. Oh yeah, all the way down to the bottom. I think it's households over here to have one. Does it? That's surprising. But then I guess I've only studied it over here, so like I wouldn't know about house prices abroad. I have no idea what fluctuates them elsewhere. We only really study that kind of thing in the country that we live in, for the most part, outside of a few very specific things. Fireplaces would not be one of them. Yeah, the maintenance sucks. Maintenance sucks. I remember the first time a bird came out of my fireplace and just being like in utter shock. Like, what do? What do? And it was like, I hadn't even lived in this place for very long, and I was just like, what? Of course I've heard of it before, but like, it never happened to me, and it was like, oh my god. I swear, this is not, I rent this place, this is not even my fireplace, I swear. Not like a full fireplace, like not even nice. I would have thought a real life fire would add to house price here too, but I have no intention of selling either. At the moment, it's not really adding anything, and a lot of the time it takes away because it takes away space to the house. So if you think of it, it's a space with a perimeter that you can't really use. And so for most people, it'll either be something that will be removed, and so it's immediate renovation price, or it's unusable space. So the only time it potentially could add is if it is already like a very, very large property. For most places, which you're thinking most of the time they're in terrace buildings and things like that, like small places, they immediately decrease the property value because it's immediate renovations, it's immediate maintenance, or it's space taken away from a very small property already. That's why they don't add any value. It's because they're not built in big places. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the UK in general. It's not necessarily like the rest of the world. Ah, dear. If in a larger home, that's not necessarily the case as well. Most of the time when you're looking at... Again, this isn't everyone. Some people do renovate and sell massive homes. And if you're at that point in your life, I'm sure you're doing great. But a lot of renovations are smaller. And again, a fireplace is a problem. It takes up a lot of space. And the other thing with fireplaces as well, sometimes they're built into supporting walls. It's just a big problem. In general, there's so many problems around fireplaces and so many issues that you have to tackle. It's not an easy thing to remove. It takes a lot of money and time to remove if you want to. So for a normal person coming into it, it's not something that you could really consider. So you just have a lot of space removed from your house or a lot of money to remove it. That's why they removed the value from the property. Yeah, there you go. And also, most of them aren't functional anyway. In the UK, the majority of, I think, aren't functional. Like, some of them will still be, but a lot of them are completely in disuse. Because most people don't, they have central heating. So, yeah, it's a ticking time bomb for problems to occur if you still have it all there. Yeah. It's not great. Yeah, if you have all of that stuff there. There you go. There's some information for you about chimneys and fireplaces. Oh. I'd want a library room with a fireplace in it. Oh. The thing is, if you were building that kind of thing, that wouldn't be for anyone else, right, Fries? That would be for you. Building a house like that, you're not building that to sell, right? That's a house for you. And whenever you're building a personal house, I don't think it's with the thought of selling it in mind, right? At least it doesn't sound like it. And I assume that it'd be large enough that even if your eventual descendants or family were to sell it, they'd probably get a reasonable price off it anyway. Yeah, mine's a terrace, yeah. I mean, a lot of them, you'll see them in the UK where they'll all be in a row and they'll all have chimneys. Concerning. But again, and like in Wales, for instance, you have all of the mining towns. A lot of those will have fireplaces built into them. But if they're not maintained, it's a concern. It's a time bomb, and it's something that you'd get a surveyor to look at when you look at purchasing the property, and it's, yeah, not a benefit to the property, that's for sure. Yeah. Usually in larger homes, in larger homes, that's not normally the same conditions. Oh, Sandman! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Oh my god. Let's do you a shout out. What have you been up to? We're talking about house prices. No, not specifically. We're actually talking more about fireplaces. But yeah, if it's in a well-maintained home and it's like a large house, I can imagine because you wouldn't need that extra space for anything else, that it wouldn't take away from the property value, at the very least. And I don't think a surveyor would find anything to concern you with. Yeah. So, it'd be a little different. It'd be a different story. There we go. With the roof, paranoid as I don't know if I can sleep or not. Oh, Sandman. If you need to head off, please do. Like, I very much appreciate the raid, but like, if you're not in a good place, like, look after yourself first and foremost. Like maybe make yourself a nice snack, nice drink, and then take yourself off somewhere soft. Like, we love having you here, but also, yeah, I swear. If I can do the hard work and actually get a proper home in, say, 20 years and be part of the dream, yes, but it would be hard to obtain, yeah. I mean, custom houses like that are very, very expensive, of course. Yeah, very, very, very. But people manage it. People get there. It's not impossible. It's just very difficult. So fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed for you. Because of the game, I would suggest a hot chocolate. Sounds pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, I need to uncross my legs and give them a stretch because I've been sat on my feet. This is Five Nights at Freddy's again. Why you done it to yourself 2 days in a row? Excuse me. Sorry. Seagulls invading my body. Wah! Stretch! Stretch! Give myself pins and needles from sitting on them for so long. Loving it. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the game though. Right. Okay. We ready? We ready? Purple's already in there. Let's do it. Cat, cheaper than therapy. Cat is good bean. Yes. Oh yeah. Up there, down there, there. You know, I actually have lunch, but I'm wondering if I can sneak my noodles into the kitchen before Shiny realizes. So that I don't have to eat my lunch, that I can eat my noodles. Or maybe I can mix my lunch with my noodles. I really want to eat them. I know they're for Christmas, but also, can they be for now too? Oh. And just because you get that doesn't mean you can't have a cat too, right? Both is good. Okay. Let's do some, oh, bring my foot closer to me. There we go. And then just slowly but surely work our way down this. This is tricky for my machine. This is a lot. So we're very nice to the machine while it's sewing this because it's going through a lot. And it's doing a very good job of it, honestly. Like, this is not something I would want to hand sew, ever. So, thank you, machine, for doing this for me, so that I don't have to do it, because this is very thick fabric, even though it doesn't look like it, and it's right next to boning as well, so it's just kind of a nightmare one, and it's doing a very, very good job of it. There you go. Would you look at that? Good bean. And now we just need to do the other side. I'd not want that much to be fair. A bedroom, an office, a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom of course, but I could compromise on a lot of it, maybe even a guest room. But comes down to what I'd be able to secure job-wise and the market of walls, I mind it's not that much at least. See, what I'd like is a separate like annex to my house with the sewing stuff in it so that I could get some of the equipment that I want, like a 3D printer and a laser cutter. Yes, that's what I would like, because I'd like to build that into the annex, so I could have like a studio separate to the house, because a lot of that stuff's kind of loud and goes on for quite a long time, and I wouldn't want it anywhere near Shiny while they're working and the kitchen or any of that, so I'd love that to have a separate room. If I was to design a house for myself, that's something that I've always kind of wanted, like a separate annex style studio with maybe like a mini fridge and a sink so I can make myself a cup of tea in it still. Yeah, that'd be really good. The same sewing machine as you are, mine is on service. Oh really? Nice, well, I hope you enjoy it. my baby. Please enjoy my baby. They put 3D print on discount, so I'm thinking about buying one. Ooh. That would open a lot of avenues. Take a bit of getting used to, but it'd be kind of cool. Dylan, he says once a year because of the age. Yeah. And also it's good to service your machines anyway, because that way they don't get too dusty or too dirty and they don't develop problems later on. Servicing machine, good. Sabvina! Oh, sorry, Sad. I always get your name wrong. Sativa, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. One day I will not put your name on arrival. Welcome, welcome. We're making the other leg piece. I need to trim off some of the excess, and then we can go and flip this around. You have 2 3D printers. Whoa. Whoa. I did do a couple of houses years ago. I've drawn so many, but then it was literally my degree, so I have excuse. It was my degree. My degree was literally in buildings, so I can draw houses as much as I like. I used to draw so many. It was very good practice for starters on Autodesk, but then also, you know, yeah. Teeny squared, and it wasn't that expensive to build. Okay, that's okay. Fair enough. Like, yeah. I'm gonna trim this down. I'm sorry. Goodbye, fabric. Goodbye. Thank you for joining us while you were here. I don't need quite so much. I still need some, but not this much. Wow. Work so the day we'll see if it's a good day. What do you do with a 3D printer? I mean, it definitely depends on like what your interest or hobby is, but 3D printers can print parts, so for like replacement parts should you need them, but they also, for me for instance, they could print really detailed cosplay parts, so like I could detail print pieces for like headpieces or like bodice pieces, gems, stuff like that, like really pretty pieces and detailed pieces for weapons, stuff like that. You're making cosplay props, yeah, stuff like that. They could also do much larger, it depends on the size of your 3D printer as well, whether you do smaller pieces or bigger pieces, but if you have a larger one, they can print entire props. And then I know like Vile Mods, for instance, uses it to print custom pieces for Nerf guns. I know some people that use it to print pieces for doll parts and stuff like that. It really depends. You can print into fabric even if you want to create like a scaly look. Depends on what you're using it for, or what your hobbies are. Yes. But predominantly it uses like a filament to print in 3D. As the name might suggest, I suppose. Okay, for the entire building process, except for items, furniture like washer, dryer, freezer. I mean, okay, fair enough. That's really good. That's heckin' good. There we go. Right, I need to turn this inside out now. This is the really difficult bit. I've got kind of big sleeves. Oh no. Wish me luck, everyone. This bit's really hard. I struggled with this before. I'll probably struggle with it now. Push it in. Get it in there. Push, push. And then see if I can grab it from this side. No, not really. I think it still needs to fold in a bit. There we go. Oh god, so it's wrestling. Friend made an Iron Man suit with a tiny print size. It does not matter the size as long as you're patient. Yeah, that's true. You can always put the parts together. my cosplay stuff. I'm making grenades for Jinx. Nice. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that. Okay, so they're gonna initially have probably the same issue as last time. Yeah, there it is. Well, it'll be really bumpy. Don't worry, we fixed it last time, we can fix it again. Oh, we got it inside out. That's the most difficult part. Okay, I need to change my top thread so I can do the top stitch, and then I'll trim down the center, and then we can start sequining again. Or do I need to do the bottom bit first? I might need to do the bottom bit first. Sorry, I'll have to apologize. I'm still recovering from a migraine, so I'm still a little bit wobbly. But we're okay. We're okay. So now what we want to do, start folding that over. There we are. Oh, that's not bad at all. Would you be allowed to build on it, do you think? Not to like put a damper on it. I'm just curious. There's a lot of land that's a little cheaper because literally no one will allow you to build on it. I'm just wondering. Do you think they'd let you? I enjoy it so very much. Heck yeah. I love designing houses. I mean, that's literally why I did it as my degree, because I loved it so much. It's so much fun. I'm gonna go lie down. No, that's fine, Sandman. Honestly, you're good. Take some time. I hope you feel better soon. Maybe take a break from the game if it's that that's causing so many issues. I'm not surprised that it is, because it is a horror game, right? But like, no. At the end of the day, though, it's your choice. Good luck if you do take it up again. And thank you so much for the raid. Oh dear. I'm crazy. Heckin' crazy. Oh dear. Go ahead to calculate how much it would take to build. Oh yes, I checked. There are no hiccups with that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, for us it was a little different because we looked at land a bit, but majority of the time we would be looking at listed buildings. And so often it's like, yeah, it would cost this much, but you'd never be allowed to do it. Simply put, you'd never be allowed to do it. So it would cost this much, you could do it like this, this, and this, but you couldn't do it because the council would never let you. And it's not that it's a bad idea, you'd not be allowed to touch it, sort of thing. And that was like a really big eye-opener for us, was that for certain areas they will only let you build certain types of things. And again, it's going to be a bigger issue in some areas than others, but if you're legitimately looking at building a house, it's definitely worth checking, because there's some places, my god, they will not let you build houses, which is crazy, because they'll literally build massive villages of houses in like areas and it looks like trash, but then you'll be like, I want to build this one center that's going to really help like solve this problem you're having, and they're like, no. No. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a little passionate about this because it's literally my area of study, but it's one of the things that frustrates me the most. And this is, you know, it's a whole of the UK kind of issue, in that they like to pretend that they're protecting their listed buildings so much by like actually not looking after their listed buildings at all and never having them fixed. You know, really looking after them. Really, really great. Well done, UK. You're doing great. Really good at that. you know, we got some amazing, amazing heritage and listed buildings, and like a lot of people visit the UK to see like our castles, our older buildings and stuff like that. And then we're literally letting it fall into ruin. And people come and visit our ruins that they got like that for a reason half the time. It's nobody's allowed to bloody touch them. Yeah, it's an issue. Dear. And yeah, there's definitely areas of land where it's like that if it's too close to certain things or it's too far away from certain things. Nope, can't build on that. And yet, this beautiful, beautiful piece that you've declared as listed. Declared as listed because you've recognized that it's beautiful, right, and it needs to be preserved. Won't repair it. I understand why. Like, I'm not an idiot. I understand. It needs to, and like, you know, it needs to be repaired in the way that it was originally created. Okay, but nobody does that anymore. So maybe you can't just stop the problem there. You need to keep going with it and maybe try and find a solution. And people are trying. Like, it's not like no one's trying. People are putting forward solutions to you and you just blank. No, blank. Easier to ignore. Oh. It's very frustrating. As someone who loves historical buildings, who loves buildings in general, it's very frustrating to watch them, like, especially that there are some that I have, like, I really love, and I'm watching them fall down. It's like, I'm literally watching this building fall down because you will do nothing to protect it, and then sometimes they will sell them to people, and they have, and I've watched them sell them to people, and they've just proposed blocks of flats. Okay. Not ideal to turn it into blocks of flats. I understand that. I understand why that's not what you want to happen to it. But they're also going to fix your building. They're also going to fix your building. You have to compromise somewhere. Like, it's a huge area. You have to compromise somewhere. Like, talk to them. It doesn't work to just shoot someone down and, like, because all of this is public data. You can see all of this stuff for the most part. And just saying like, nah, it's like, no. And I'm sure a lot of it is also not the council's fault. I'm sure a lot of it is like there's a method that they have to follow. I think a lot of it needs updating. Like, it's not working, we're losing beautiful heritage, let's fix it. And compromise a bit more. Like, people are buying these buildings because they want to make them into things that make them profit too. And, you know, while it's not something that I wholly agree with either, there needs to be some sort of compromise where they can make profit, but then you also get your building repaired. Oh dear. My god. Remember, our build architecture is older than most countries. Yeah, we have some really good stuff here. We got some good stuff. I didn't have the money for it, otherwise I built it myself. I get you. I would have lied in the trash, not the best side. I think Wales, especially South Wales, has a lot of similar modern architecture to where I live. Starting to recognise the value of it here. To railway infrastructure and the communities which you go around in South Wales is often mining communities Jelly mentioned before. The mining communities, the difficulty with the mining communities is a really interesting way. So, like, because they were all built very quickly for the most part. Like, get in there. We got to get all that stuff. Get in there, build it up really quickly, and then go. And then people are coming back to it now for commuting and stuff like that, really. But the buildings themselves are a lot of the time not really built for the best long-term use. They're not well built buildings. But there are some really interesting ones thrown into the mix, and some really unique ones that were based from that time. And yeah, I'd say if you're looking at the general villages as a whole, there's going to be a lot that you can't preserve because they weren't best built. But there were a few standout ones that definitely need some upkeep and that you're going to want to keep them, because it's stuff like that. I mean, I've lived in Wales for a long time, but I am not from Wales, and yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be the best person to speak about this. You really want is someone who's lived through a lot more of it, someone a lot older than me. But yeah, I mean, I've lived up there. I've lived here. I've lived in a few places, but like, you're not going to be able to preserve a lot of those houses. But you could definitely preserve some of the important bits, and you're not probably going to be able to keep them preserved as just the building. I don't think, for the most part. So you're gonna have to make it into something new, but it doesn't mean it can't be something that services the community still. Like, it still could service the community. I don't know. But yeah. It's just not the same way, obviously, that it did, like, back then. Historic architecture was used to get preserved with just rich people stuff, like Bath, for example, while working class history was seen as disposable. And yeah, not every cheaply built terrace house should be preserved, but it's like there are specific buildings where it's like this, that bridge, stuff like that. And I know, unfortunately, even recently there are some that certain events and stuff have got rid of, but there's still a lot. There's still a lot there. Still a lot there. It's cool. It's not exactly hidden either. That's the other thing. It's not like down some back street. It's right there. You go to most of these villages, it's kind of just there. I don't know. I mean, a lot of that was what drove me to Wales in the first place. It has a very much condensed historical building kind of area. Like, there's a lot of very cool historical buildings in England. Like, that's true. There's a lot of cool historical buildings in England, and a lot of cool historical sites too. But in South Wales, there's a condensed bundle of history, which for someone like me in my studies was really, really cool. Also, I'm just using those to do the top there because my hands hurt. Because of the railway factory, Swindon has one of the country's last remaining Victorian baths and was home to some of the earliest lending libraries under the bequest of the NHS. That's really cool. That's really heckin' cool. Like, stuff like that. It's just heckin' cool. I mean, I like history. I'm a big fan. There's a lot that I don't know. And I definitely am more on the building line. This is the thing. It's because there's like a specific area that I like. That's probably the issue, is because that tends to be more what I focus on. But there's so much cool stuff. So much heckin' cool stuff. Yeah. But I think what annoys me the most is when people just by doing nothing get rid of it. Like, if you just leave it, it will crumble and there'll be nothing. And then we don't have to deal with it anymore. It's like, in Norway, we have a lot of historical buildings, but we also maintain them in the same material they were made in. Yeah, so that's kind of the same issue we've somewhat come across here, Luna. Not in all buildings, by any means. But in a lot of... It depends, because there's a lot of grades for listing, and even within the grades... Well, technically it's like 2 grades, but like within the grades there are different things you'd be looking at with listed buildings, and there is a list on your listing of the things that have to be kept up to scratch for that building. And with a lot of the buildings, it will say that things have to be remade in the original way they were made. And for a lot of the stuff that's been made in the UK, they are lost arts, I would put it as. Things aren't made in that same way anymore, and there's no one that continues to make them in that way. Like, glass is a kind of good example. There's a lot of buildings that if they lose their windows, we don't make glass in that same way anymore, and so you have to find someone who is willing to now go and remake glass in that very particular way, and then we can have that window remade. And it makes restoring these buildings to be exceptionally expensive or nearly impossible. I know roof is another one. Like, roofs are a very difficult one as well in some areas. Not because of, like, thatching. Thatching's fine. We got plenty of thatches. But for certain tiles and stuff like that, it's near impossible to find them. And, yeah, it just becomes a massive issue when it comes to restoration that people just can't restore them because we don't have those same... They're so old. We don't have that same way of making it anymore. And there's not someone you can just be like, hey, can you just whip me up a few of those panels? Like, there's no one to do that to. Or if there is, you'd have to get them to do it separately to the stuff they're already doing, which would become very expensive. And most of the time, nobody really wants to fork that money out, so nobody does it, and it becomes really expensive. And no, it doesn't happen. It's an endless cycle of nah. And yeah, that's why it doesn't happen. I mean, I can kind of see why, but also, you know, were I a millionaire, it'd be cool. I'd like it. I'd like to do it for a lot of them at least. Dear. So my TED talk. Nah, you're good. Ironically, historic England. Who do the listings based? I have no idea. Who do the listings based in Swindon? Heck yeah. Do you still have people who make the? I mean, that's really cool that you still have people that keep those things alive. I mean, we do still have a lot of people. I don't want it to sound like we have nobody. Like, we still have a lot of people that keep a lot of arts alive, like thatching and stuff like that. We still have a lot of people that do that kind of stuff and that can maintain a lot of things. It's just, there are certain things, and on such long listings, if there's just one thing or just one or two things, it immediately becomes like, well, nah, hands off, not doing it. Oh, making ships in the old ways, heck yeah. I walked past the office earlier today, went into town. Nah, oh, you went to town for a coffee? That sounds lovely. Had to replace a couple of logs, which is a bit expensive, but actually somewhat accessible. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Get them logs. Nice. Oh, dear. Yeah, there are things as well, like, you can get them. It's just a pain in the ass. Like, there might be one person in the UK that does it, and then they have to come all the way to your site. And most people, if that's it, they're like, I'd rather not. I'd rather not do that. That's not for me. So there might be someone who does a lot of these things. Like, there might be one here, one there, one there, one there, one there. And they're like, oh, okay, so there is someone who does this particular art that could help me fix my church. But they live in Northern Ireland, and I live in Southern England. I can't be asked. I'm just not gonna buy your church. Thank you anyway. And it's yeah. Yeah. I guess you could put it down to, like, general laziness. But also, I get it. It's pain. I kind of love to be able to do one of those all-resto jobs, but I have no idea how to do it. I mean, ask for assistance. Hire people that would help you to do it. Like, definitely hire someone. We'd basically hire someone who trained like me in historical renovation. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do it. It'd have to be someone who could look at a computer screen for more than, like, 2 hours. But, like, yeah, you'd probably hire someone with a good degree similar to mine. And they would draw up your plans, they would hire the relevant people, get you your architect if necessary, get you all your stuff. It's kind of like having a manager. Yeah. And then you'd be good. They'd talk you through it all, talk you through what you needed, and then done. Because if you don't have all of that background knowledge of what's going to be kind of a bit difficult and more tricky to go through, you're going to be there like... And bear in mind, there are full companies that do this kind of stuff, at least in the UK there are, that kind of specifically target more not always listed, but older buildings. So they might do listed in the older buildings, and you could literally just hire someone from that and be like, hey, I'm working on this project. I just need to hire someone to go through it with me, and they'll just hire you someone. Yeah. I believe the Norwegian government holds kind of like an auction for the work, so they have a competition for the prices, because they have a reason to do the work. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Government-backed restorations, that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose as well that would be worth it if... I'm trying to think if the government would help or hinder. Most of the time, I don't know if they help very much over here. You might be able to get some assistance. I don't know. Maybe it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I mean, on paper, they care about our history. But in reality, a lot of other people care a lot more, and you can get a lot more help in other places. The heck is the music? Toe Jam and Earl. Toe Jam and Earl. Fantastic. Good game. Would recommend. Very nice. Wait, do you want to just listen to Toe Jam and Earl? I can get you the whole playlist. Toe Jam and Earl OST. There we go. That's what I want. I want... It's Toe Jam and Earl. It's like an old Sega game, but I played it growing up and it's so good. It's good. I would say though, if you're gonna play Toe Jam and Earl, play Toe Jam and Earl. Don't play Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron, because Toe Jam and Earl is such a chill game. Panic on Funkatron is it's panicky. It's so panicky. Oh my god, I don't recommend the panic. Beef! Oh my god, hi! Welcome on in! Toe Jam and Earl! Heck yeah! Welcome. How goes it, Beef? What were you up to today? Oh my god. Sorry, we've just been talking about Toe Jam and Earl. I don't know, this is Raid? Heck yeah! Welcome on in! We are... Do you play Toe Jam and Earl? Have you heard of Toe Jam and Earl? I'm now playing the entire OST. This is all it takes. One comment on my music and I'm like, let me play you the entire OST. You're gonna love it. It's like half an hour. You'll love it. You played some Final... Oh, that's Final Fantasy 14, right? Heck yeah. I've played... Unfortunately, I changed cards and my subscription cancelled, and I have been meaning to reinstate it and they have not done that. But I like Final Fantasy 14. Yes. Not at all. It is quite an odd game, to be fair, but it's very funky. It's so funky. Oh my god, how you enjoying it? Beef died. Oh my god. Oh no. What are you working on at the moment? Oh yeah, I should show you. Wait, 2 seconds. Sorry. 2 seconds. Yep, that's fine. We are... this. So I'm doing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance Mateus, which is a huge costume. Huge costume. We actually, let me show you the other leg, because we did the first leg, and this is the second leg, and then it's gonna have lots of layers over it for the knee. But this is our first leg. It's tilted at the top so it can go into my panty, because we're gonna have it like assless chaps style so that it fits around there. And we're kind of doing it based around like the style of 1950s clowns, because it needs a style, because I only have one reference image. So we're going to be doing a lot of gold, a lot of sequins. This is just the second leg we've started. Yes. Lots of embroidery, lots of sequins. Yeah. What in tarnation? I know, right? Crazy. Assless chaps, eh? Do you want to see the ass? We made that yesterday. It's gonna look blue on camera, but I promise it's purple. You're just gonna have to trust me. That's the ass. I made these aren't just my pants, I swear. So what's gonna happen is, this and the other one, they're gonna slip into the ass, and then they'll be my assless chaps. Heck yeah. It'd be good. Because otherwise, everything's attaching by belt. It looks really suspicious just having like a pair of pants on here, but like, yeah, the ass. Because I want to enter a cosplay competition with this, I'm literally making everything. I'm not making my actual pants, but I will make the pants for the chaps. You know. Nice. Yeah. The good stuff. The goods. Oh dear. Yes, the ES. TOS. No TOS, because I haven't worn them on my butt. Yeah. They're not TOS. I really need to get this down so that it actually covers this bit. We bone this, and so it's really stiff. But it kind of needs to be boned because it needs to like spring forth from my petticoat. So it's boned, but it's because of that, it's really difficult to use. That's fair. Cons happen a lot. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, ow. Yeah, so I'm gonna be wearing, the layers go like obviously actual underwear, but then tights, and then bodysuit with harness, and then assless chaps, and then it'll actually be over the assless chaps. I'll have some like shorts, which will look kind of like those are actually meant to be my pants, but I'll actually have like 5 layers on underneath my pretend pants. You know? So, I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm zoning out a lot. You're all good. Did I catch my finger? I haven't even noticed. I think it's fine. I'm also zoning out a lot. I had a migraine and I've recovered now, but I'm still kind of like, wow! Where am I? Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Also, this is a very cute bean. This is your bean? I thought so. I was like, this is a very cute bean. Little pog. Yeah, it be like that. It do. It do be like that, but it do. I will say the Toe Jam and Earl music is making me feel infinitely better. Takes me straight home. So yeah, well then what we'll do is we'll do a trim down the center to make sure that we don't have any leftover lump in the zone and just go. Yeah, this bit is not my favorite because it's really thick and it's really difficult to pin. But once you got it out of the way, I can do all of the sequining, and I love the sequining. The sequining is so nice. So once I can get this out of the way, I feel so much better. So much better. So I think probably today, what I'd like to do is, I'd like to get all the nasty bits done, and then leave it so that whatever I'm doing next is nice, like sequining. Leave it so I have a good job next time, you know? So that tomorrow's jelly is like, yeah! Good stuff. No more of this. I will say the bias tape has ended up really good. Like, that's ended up very even. Last time it was a little bit more wobbly. Not that you'll see it. These get covered on both sides. Oh, thank you for the horn. Hi Shifty, how goes it, Shifty? I don't think you were here earlier. You might have been, and I might just not have known. But earlier we had some people very kindly subscribe, and their alerts were like 5 minutes late, and it was I don't know what to say. 10 out of 10. Like they would show up in chat that they had subbed, and then 5 minutes later it'd be like, Horn. It was good stuff. Basically, it was good, and I enjoyed it. You know, I don't often get jump scared by that kind of stuff anymore, so it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. You wasn't here? No, that's fair enough. Oh dear. Yeah, that was good. I like that. I mean, I don't think it's happening anymore because all the sound alerts are coming up on time and stuff, but yeah. Oh, that was fun. Right. And also the raid alerts and stuff are coming out on time and not like 5 minutes late. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's kind of like a Love Dana Center. We will fix that, but no right now. For now, top stitch only. Oh yeah. Okay, get all this done. I need to stop sitting on my feet because every time I change to that, I give myself dead feet. Get a sound alert of ASMR door knocking, guaranteed scares. Nah, I know that one, but the thing is, when it won't scare me because my door actually gets knocked on midstream. So the issue with that one would be is that I'm assuming Shiny's going to be communicating with me, and then I have to be like, thank you, got ya, thanks. And so what'll happen is I'll be going outside and looking for food, and there'll be no food there. And so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'll be taking a lot of damage because I'll be like, oh my god, where's my food? You knocked on the door, so there should be food outside, right? Every time you knock on the door, there's food. Where's my food? Because that's what I associate knocking on the door with. I associate like the knock, 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 knock with food. So I thought about getting that one a while ago, and then I was like, I can't do that to myself because I'm just gonna be like food all the time, and that's gonna get me. Oh dear. I know, a Minecraft stream with a creeper sound alert and another with a Rickroll one, both excellent jump scares. Would the creeper one get me? No, because I'll be honest, I just die. I just let myself die most of the time. The Rickroll one would piss me off. I'd be like, oi, oi. But only for a little bit, because I actually quite like the song. I love how you actually just, yeah. It would cause me a lot of damage, because I don't know how you feel when you expect a snack and there's no snack there. That's how I would be every single time. I'd be like, where's my snack? Where's snack? But it wouldn't scare me. Well, I guess maybe I would start getting scared because I'd be like, is it a real snack or is it a fake snack? I need to know. Which probably would scare me after a while. But initially, like, nah. Not even a real Rickroll. If the streamer's singing it, it's a no DMCA. But it prompts just... Okay, got you. I'll be honest. The party one is probably the worst because it's my own voice. I think having your own voice, that probably as a streamer is the worst jump scare because it's it makes it feel like something's gone wrong on your stream initially, even if that's like obviously very quickly you're like, okay, no, it's fine, that's an alert. But I only have that every half an hour max, and so I hear like the wah and I'm like, have I messed up? Even if the loudness doesn't get me, the hearing my own voice does. So like that one nearly always gets me because I just assume that I've done something wrong. Like every time I'm like, oh my god, I've messed up. DJ. Oh yeah, like that would if it's rare, anything that's more rare, yeah, it's more likely to make you jump. The more common something is, the less likely. Yeah, you're right there. Oh, right. Let's get this bit sewn in. It's going to be a little hard for my machine, but it's going to do its very best, and we believe in it. Also, speaking of party, I should mention before I end stream at some point, on Friday, we're going to be doing a very special stream where we are DJ Jelly and we remix another song very similar to the I Broke My Needle. Very similar to the party, where basically we take a song and we remix it completely with my own voice. That'll be on Friday. I know a lot of people won't be able to make it because they'll be doing their own festivities, but this is kind of like our Christmas Eve tradition. If you fancy making it, that'll be at 10 o'clock or 10 a.m. Friday. Yeah. I am going to try and save the VOD this time. You can suggest a song, but I've already got a song. You can guess the song, I would say, more than anything. Guess the song, not suggest the song. Song is already set. Song has been set all month. But you can guess. I won't tell you. It's a secret. I don't take suggestions for this one. Every time we touch, that's your guess, okay? I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I understand why you guessed that one. We've had quite a few guesses actually, at this point. I love how many students are doing stuff for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, especially with lockdowns and everything. I'm glad there are cool spaces. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I mean, I would stream Christmas, but it's like my one day of the year I do nothing. That's my nothing day, because I don't celebrate, but yeah, that's my nothing day, and it's gonna remain my nothing day. But I hope everyone still has something they can maybe they can have a nothing day too. I recommend it. Right, 2 seconds. Sorry, this is kind of grim. Got you. It's like the only way of getting those needles out if you don't have like jewellery ones to hand, which I don't. Big money, no whammies. Oh. What's that song that everyone says that they like get whammed or something at Christmas? I don't remember what the song is. Do that. Screw everyone over. Oh dear. Little bit of Baileys into a hot chocolate, thank me later. I'm not allowed to drink, but I've heard that is really good. I'll be honest, Mob, I think you're probably correct. But I'm not allowed to drink. I'm not allowed even a sip of alcohol. I have to stay 100% sober. Sober? Wrong word. Oh dear. Ooh. But I'm sure you're correct. It probably is delicious. Actually, a lot of alcohol and like coffee and hot chocolate's really good, right? Wham's Last Christmas. It's that one. Thank you. I was like, a lot of people say that they got like whammed, right? That'd be very rude. Whoop. Bring you forward again. Yeah, Bailey's hot chocolate is great. There we go. We got someone who is a fan of the Bailey's hot chocolate. If anyone has a non-alcoholic alternative, I'll heckin'. Listen, I'm here, ready to give it a try. Oh, I've had coffee, doctor. It's coffee, very strong alcohol and sugar. I can't do that one either. Oh dear, I'm sure it's lovely. No, can't do that one. That's okay. I'll just enjoy my regular coffee. That's fine. I think that's because alcohol is a big one at Christmas, isn't it? Oh dear. I did used to enjoy my alcoholic coffees. They were good. They were good. I actually used to enjoy them after like a spicy meal. Sorry, I just have to... Some of you remember this from last time. This bit's kind of difficult. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I'd fit my whole hand. There we go. Still a bit difficult though. Okay, and then get that over there, and then this. And then like that. Ooh. Some of you were like, just buy it, it's fine. But I had this weird mental block for so long about buying favored syrups. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was kind of the same. I bought the cinnamon one, and I really like it. It's very sweet, is the only thing. I guess it is in the shops though too, right? So that's probably the same thing. Yeah. Squeeze of vanilla or caramel syrup in coffee and hot chocolate is never a bad thing. Yeah, I got the cinnamon one, and I really enjoy it, actually. That's really good. As someone who just likes cinnamon-flavored things, and just likes everything to be flavored with cinnamon all year round, that's been really nice, actually. You're right. That's a good one. Okay, I think that's as far as I can go. So now I just have to do the same thing as last time, which is make sure that it all lies flat by shaking it vigorously and just hoping. Bougie and indulge in buying it and treat yourself. Yeah! Okay, I think this wants to go over that side, but I'm going to actually say no. You go over that side. Yeah. It lies better if it goes the other way around. There you go. That's better. And then put all that under there. I think I can sew all that under there. Put a little pin in it. I'm sure that'll work. And I won't forget that I did that. That's okay. And put that under there. Oh dear. I can't believe I broke one of the heart pins, actually. Those things are quite tough. I mean, I can kind of believe it, but I'm still a little surprised. Alright. I need to put these next to each other. Just see. Goes down to about up here. I think I want to start it about there. Yeah. Just so they go down to about the same place. For neatness' sake. And then I'm going to change this out. Do that stitch down the center. And then I think I've left it in a good place to pick it up next time. I've done the cutting. Yeah, I think I've kind of done everything at that point so that this will look really good. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Let's put this in here. I do want to line it up a little bit with that, what would you call it, the knee piece? Yeah, like there. There we are. was loud. But it did it. And then we want to take this and just cut this. There you go. I did say I was going to do that, and now I have. Because that'll end up being both legs. Because, yes. Even though one is sequined and one is not, they'll be my pant legs. Aiming towards there. There you go. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. Once it's all done and stuff. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of building up, but it's gonna look heckin' sick. Gonna have all this stuff on it. Yeah, it's gonna be so heckin' cool. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look so cool. Yeah. Like, they still need the extra 2 pieces coming up the side. But you kind of get an idea. Of like the layering a little bit. Like, that's why I'm really not that bothered about the bottom. Like, you won't see it. Like, there's gonna be all these bits over this. But I do want to see the stitch come there. Yeah. Oh dear. Hey, gross. Hi. I'm actually gross. I'm really sorry. I'm probably just about to end the stream. I'm really sorry. I'm doing a shorter one today just because I'm not very well. I'm sorry, gross. I'm sorry. But this is the progress we made today. We have this one fully sequined, and we got this one, and this one is now ready to be sequined. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, gross. I hope you feel better soon. Look after yourself. Take care. I'm sorry to hear that. Please, I hope you feel better soon, and I hope you're better by the holidays. Take care. Heck. Right, we're gonna find someone, and I'm gonna send you all towards them. Let's see, who is live right now? Let's see. Ooh, is Ottilie just starting? Oh, Ottilie's just starting, I think. Yeah! Let's raid Ottilie as they... Oh my god, they're doing a dance. Let's raid Ottilie as they start their stream. That'd be good. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, is it a joke? Gross. You know you can't do jokes with me. I just worry. Oh, gross. You know me. I'm gonna just worry about you. I swear. I'm only gonna worry. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Oh dear. If you don't know Ottilie is a really sweet bean. They make fursuits, they do commissions, and they're very heckin' talented. At the moment, they're actually doing some sculpting. So they're doing a sculpt right now, live on Twitch. Heckin' amazing stuff. So we're gonna send you all towards them because that's like some really crazy detail work. Like, that's difficult stuff to do not live, let alone to do that live on Twitch. No, gross, you're fine. I'm messing. You're good. I can't read. Oh dear. Yeah, grab a raid call if you'd like to send over some love easily. And I'm sorry for the shorter stream. I'm just, I'm still a bit migraine-ish, and I'd rather just recover for Friday, where we'll be doing a really, really big stream. Once again, also, I should say, if you have not... Oh no, I can't type. If you've not checked out our mods, please do check them out. They're both really, really good. They both stream themselves, and they're both heckin' good beats. No, Friday's Christmas Eve. Christmas is on Saturday, don't worry. Yeah, if you've not checked out our mods, check them out. They're both good beans, they're both really sweet, and they both do amazing streams. Please do check them out. And yeah, we'll be back on Friday with an awesome stream. See you soon. Bam, yam, bam, 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 bam.